IMAPS is the secure version of the Internet Message Access Protocol, a protocol used for retrieving emails from a mail server. IMAPS uses a encrypted connection to keep your emails and data secure. This encryption ensures that emails remain confidential and safe from things like eavesdropping. IMAPS operates on port 993 as opposed to unencrypted IMAP, which uses port 143. This secure connection is typically achieved by using SSL or TLS, ensuring that the data between the mail server and the client remain private and integrity protected. In today's world of increased cyber threats, the use of IMAPS has become more and more necessary for maintaining privacy and ensuring that hackers cannot easily intercept email messages in transit. For organizations and individuals concerned about data security, IMAPS provides a peace of mind guaranteeing that email content, passwords, and other sensitive data won't be exposed during transmission. However, it's crucial to note that while IMAPS protects emails in transit, it doesn't provide end-to-end encryption. So, ensuring that email contents is also encrypted is a wise measure for added security. And then now to go over my hardening recommendations for IMAPS. First, it would be use strong certificates. Ensure that your IMAPS server uses a valid and trusted SSL or TLS certificate. Regularly renew and avoid self-signed certificates unless it's in a controlled environment. And then limit unnecessary connections. Configure the server to allow connections only from trusted IP address or networks. And then lastly, we have regularly audit and monitor. Obviously, regularly check your server logs for suspicious activities, anomalies, and login patterns, or source IPs. It can clearly be indicators of a security breach attempt. Next, we're going to move on to the domain name system, or DNS. DNS is often called the phone book of the internet. Instead of remembering complex IP addresses, we rely on user-friendly domain names like google.com. The primary role of DNS is to translate these domain names into IP addresses, enabling browsers to load the desired resources. Working behind the scenes, every time we access a website, the DNS process is intricate. When you type in a URL into your browser, a DNS query gets triggered. This query goes to a recursive resolver, then moves into the root server, followed by the TLD, or top-level domain servers. Finally, it reaches the authoritative name servers, and the result is an IP address corresponding to that domain name returned to the user's browser. However, the importance of DNS is not just in its capability to translate domain names. It's also the prime target for attackers. DNS spoofing or poisoning can redirect the users to malicious websites, even if they typed in the right domain name. Additionally, since DNS works on the principle of caching for efficiency, a poisoned DNS entry can mislead users until the cache expires. All right, and now we're going to move on to the hardening recommendations for DNS. First, we have DNS security extensions. Implementing DNS security extensions ensures that the information provided by the DNS is authenticated and has not been tampered with. This guards against DNS spoofing. Next, we have limiting recursion. Limiting recursion to trusted hosts can prevent against amplification attacks. And then finally, we have rate limiting. Implementing rate limiting can guard against DDoS attacks by limiting the number of requests a user can send in a specific time frame.